Hello, hello. Thank you for joining my live. Um, I hope that you are having a fabulous Friday as usual and looking forward to a fabulous weekend. Um, I don't want to keep you long today as you come in. We are going to talk about if you need a good or great plan for your wedding party gifting. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the four parts of a great wedding party gifting plan. And I think that these four parts will help you avoid the overwhelm, the stress, and the frustration that often comes along with the gifting process, especially when you're trying to figure out what to get your wedding party. But before we go any farther, I want to introduce myself. My name is Amy Cole. I'm a personal gift consultant and I create beautiful and personalized wedding party gifts for brides and grooms with busy lives so that they can have a memorable gifting experience. Now, back to this wedding party gifting plan. The first part of a great plan is the vision. This is what you want, not what anybody else wants. It is what you want. What type of gifting do you have in mind? The colors, the look and feel. And this usually coincides with the style of your wedding. Then you may want to capture in this part of your plan how you want your wedding party to feel, what experience you want them to have when they receive the gifts, right? Where do you want to gift them? In what setting do you want to give them the gifts, right? So these are things that you want to capture, but last but not least, you also want to capture in this part, and I know we're talking about your vision, you also want to capture your budget. And that's because it should be at the top of the plan regardless, right? And that's the first part of a great wedding party gifting plan. Now, the second part um, is the people. Now, this part tells you about the individuals that you're gifting. And some people think this part is weird, but I guarantee you it'll help you. Um, but here you're going to capture the names of the people that you're gifting um, and their likes and their wants. And with this information, you're going to use that to not only know about them individually, but to find their commonality as a group. Find the commonality between your bridesmaids, and then if you're also gifting your groomsmen, find the commonality between your groomsmen. That will help you in deciding what type of gift that you will want to give them. But you may be thinking, I already know, my bridesmaids or groomsmen pretty well, right? You may already know a great deal about them, but I promise you, if you uh, do this, it will help you shine a light on some things that you hadn't thought about. Um, so you definitely do not want to skip this part of the plan, especially because in the end, it will help you have a more targeted, um, it will help you be more targeted in the next part of the plan, which is your ideas, right? Um, this is where you decide the type of gift that you are looking for based on the information that you've gathered about the people that you're gifting, right? And you've gathered this information in part two of the plan, right? We just spoke about it. So you want to write those ideas down, those ideas of items based on the type of gift that you've decided to get. And then you want to narrow those ideas down to the items that you really want to give, right? So you may start out with a list of 15 items that you think you want to include. You might want to include wine bottle, chocolate, straw, bracelet, what else? Candle, you might have 15 things on that list. You want to narrow that down to the exact items or the type of items that you want to give. Um, Now, many brides, and specifically brides, but I'm going to include grooms as well because groomsmen do get gifts, but many brides and grooms like to start here. They like to combine this step or this part of the plan with the last part of the plan, which we'll get to. But when you do that, you end up costing yourself more time than you had planned because you're starting at ideas and you don't know what type of gift you're looking for. So you end up spinning your wheels. So that's the third part of the plan. The fourth part of the plan is the shopping list, right? So this is what we all love to do, go shopping for the pretty items. But before you go out and shop, this is where you want to take some time to finalize the exact items that you're going to get and where you're going to get them from. This is what I mean by being more targeted, and it will help you save more of your time in the process if you're going to do this yourself, right? So, at this part of the plan, you can now be more targeted in your search for the exact items because remember you've narrowed down that list. And if you know that you're going to get them a candle, you can now decide what candle to get, what scent of candle to get. It's not just ideas anymore. You're looking for something very specific for your group, right? Um, when you finish this search, you should know the exact item, where you are purchasing that item, and the price of the item because we want to remember the budget, right? Um, but in this part of the plan, you can also start to finalize when you know exactly what items you're getting. You can now start to finalize your vessel, whether it's going to be a box or a bag. And you can also finalize your other finishing touches, whether you're going to use a ribbon or a wrapper for your, if you're using a box. What, you probably settled on a card and what type and color of tissue if you're going to get stickers. You can also finalize those type of finishing touches which will add to the story that you're telling with your gift, right? And those are the four parts of a great wedding party gifting plan that I believe will definitely help you um, keep that um, frustration, stress, and overwhelm at bay. But now, I do know that some people, maybe not you, but some people are like, you don't have to do all this for gifts. And I think you're right. You don't have to do all of this for gifts. But remember, if you're creating something that is memorable, that is personalized, then um, my question back to you would be, why is it that you have spent so much time trying to figure out what to get? If it doesn't take all of this, why is it taking so much time to figure out what to get when you know you want something personal and memorable? All right, let me know that in the comments. Um, Let me know in the comments. Definitely, if you have any questions for me at this point, let me know that in the comments as well, or you can send me a DM and I'll be glad to respond back to you, DM or private message. If you're looking for our work, you can check us out, the photos out here on Facebook, or you can go over and follow us on Instagram and check us out over there as well. But look, if you are ready to stop being overwhelmed, stressed, and frustrated about the gifts for your bridesmaids and your groomsmen, then I invite you to click the link in the caption and schedule a free consultation with me so that we can discuss your gift and vision and how I might be able to help you. If you are watching the replay, thank you guys who have stuck around this far. But if you're watching a replay, I appreciate you. Um, definitely, I want you to say hello so that I know that you stopped by. Uh, but that is all that I have for you guys today. Until next time, happy gifting and many blessings.